Okay, so this will be the post-production editing I would like you to do on your photo challenge, the April photo challenge photos. So this pretty much applies to all the photos, okay? Uh, and this first one here, all these photos will have the same pre-production, production, and post-production items, except the interesting subject will change for each one. This first one is landscape with cloudy skies. So I'm going to go on my Chromebook to Lightroom, right? Oops, let's try that again. I know I see it here. If you see it there, then click on it, but just in case you don't, find it in your apps by going to this guy here, right? You've done this before. Lightroom will open up. Okay, and we need to add our photo. So you need to have already gotten your photo onto your Chromebook or into your Google Drive, right? And you could see I've got a photo here. Let's see, which one is this? Oh, this one. Sorry, I only want to do this one. Yeah, this one here. And I'm going to add it. Okay, go to my photo folder and open it up. So there it is. All right, so for starters, we're always gonna, so same workflow pretty much for all the photos. We're gonna go to the crop tool and we're gonna look to see if we need to straighten it to rule of thirds. So I'm going to, well, let's just straighten it in general. So I notice it needs a little bit of straightening. Just a little bit there. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to check for rule of thirds, right? So I could do a check on it. And it looks pretty good. So, but if you need to get that lower third line, the lower third line there on the horizon or near the horizon or the tree line or whatever it is you are going to consider horizon, whatever separates the sky from the rest of your picture, right? So I'm going to go right about there. All right, I'm going to click done. So there we go. We've rotated the image and we've cropped rule of thirds. Moving right along, I'm going to click the auto adjustment button. And then I'll take a look first at the light settings. You can see it made some changes. If you want to make changes to the changes, feel free to do that. I'm going to go to colors here. I like to saturate. So, you can play around with vibrance. Okay. Or you can play around with any of these, actually. I like that. Use that saturation, high saturation. Okay, so one or the other, either vibrance or saturation. Whatever helps make the picture, the colors in the picture pop a little more, especially with the greens and the blues. Okay. Beautiful lighting, beautiful light because it's softer light with the clouds in the sky. You can also take a look at some of the effects if you want to mess around with a vignette, like a white vignette or a black vignette. Just some of the things we've done in the past. And if you want to make it look more like a kind of like a, you can, no, that's no good. Don't use the grain. I was thinking it might give it more of a cartoony effect, graphic effect. There's some cool stuff also with geometry. You can we can distort it if you want, sort of like that, or you can do a fisheye. You can take a look at some of these and use them as you would like for the different photos you do. Okay. So not too much there, just kind of going down the line, right? The main thing is you crop it to rule of thirds. You also straighten it if you need to. And you use that auto adjust button. And then you decide if you want to mess around with any of the color, effects, or geometry of the image. When you're ready, we want to share it so that we could change the name. So I'm going to click share and share to. Okay. This will allow me to change the name. And you got to change the name on this one, right? I want you to show me that you are running this through Lightroom, I want you to go ahead and call it April 1 for our first April photo challenge photo. Click Save. Okay. And you can go ahead and close out. You can close out Lightroom now. And then you would click Submit here from the assignment. Okay, click Submit. And it's going to take you to your files. That's not my files. What was it going there for? Take you to your files. And if you click on Images, you should see iSort Date Modified Descending. Okay, so the most recent photo should be at the top. And you can see April 1. And you would select that and upload that for submitting your photo to this assignment. All right, and that covers all the details for the post-production part of this photo. Look forward to seeing your photos. Thank you.